Since 1991, GOA, Glory Outreach Assembly, has been advancing the kingdom of God in response to the Great Commission. When I started the organization as a high school teacher, I only had a vague image or picture of how things are going to be 33 years later. But today, it is all praise and honor to God for the great accomplishments that God has enabled us to achieve. This year is the year of Open Doors 2024, and we have already covered the first 8 months. We have seen many doors opened, and we are very grateful to the Lord for what He has done. We have seen doors open in the areas of church planting. New churches have been planted. Disciples have been made. Leaders have been trained, and they have preached the gospel with confidence. We have seen children being taken from the streets and being cared for in a loving environment in their homes.
Ninaitwa Rafael Rucha. Nilikuja huku Kejadram, nilikuwa mgonjwa, kapelekwa hospitali na dadi. Asante sana dadi, amenipeleka hospitalini. Mungu akaniponyesha. Namshukuru Mungu ameniponyesha.
Thank you. We have been eating chapati, meat and fruit. Now you are growing healthy. May God bless you.
We have seen peace building initiatives going to the areas where tribes fight and families conflict over meager resources like water and other things that human beings need. But we have seen those people shake hands and embrace each other, forgive each other, and weep and live in peace. We really thank God. It has only been 8 months. We still have another quarter of the calendar year 2024. But it is all praise for what the Lord has done. Recently, there's just this past Saturday, 7th of September 2024, was a beehive of activity as we praised the Lord and as we expressed our joy to God, starting with a breakfast of men in GOA, Kahawa and Dani, the headquarters. These men came together just seeking to glorify God, looking for opportunities of learning from each other, especially on how to be businessmen and women. They all came with a desire to know how to make biblical wealth in a way that they'll be able to meet their family needs and support the church with finances. And with one businessman there speaking to them who has been experienced, it was just like new treasures were being opened up and revealed. And how I desire that we're going to have many more experienced businessmen and women mentoring and coaching our upcoming business people, that we can have people grow from small, medium enterprises all the way to huge businesses that can employ the people, because one of the greatest challenges we have in Kenya is unemployment. And if the gospel is going to advance, then we need to address that challenge. The gospel is free, but the means to take it is very costly, very expensive. So we need to empower the church economically so that they can be able to fund the Great Commission. And we are looking for faithful businessmen and women, people whom God has entrusted with resources, so that they can not only teach us how to create wealth through business, but also to help us fund with the initial capital, whatever that means. Even if it means freely giving, as freely one has received the capital to initiate a small business or a medium or a big business, even if it means co-owning with Kenyan people, even if it means loan-free money, even if it means a loan with simple soft loans that people can pay, whatever that means. But we are looking for opportunities where we can do real estate, where we can buy land, build houses, sell them, buy land, build houses, and lend them to people, so that we can get income that can be able to take the gospel to the unleashed areas, so that we can get finances that can feed and care for the children without necessarily having to wait and depend on the child sponsorship from the West, so that we can be able to build peace in our own communities without having to be so limited by funding. We are looking for an opportunity where we can be able to build a guest house, and we already have land in Naivasha, and be able to train our own people at less costs, so we can train more people and therefore accelerate the spread of the gospel, and so that other people can come and use that facility, and by so doing, they pay us some money that we can be able to continue with the mandate that God has given us. So it has been a wonderful time. And time has come, and I normally travel to the United States. And this time around, I'm gonna be in the United States from September 20th until October 21st. And my trips usually are meant to bring updates of what the Lord has done. They are meant to be an opportunity for me to share the gospel whenever I get an opportunity. My visit to the US is usually an opportunity to present the needs of the Kenyan people. Hopefully that I meet people whom God has entrusted with finances, and we can be able to meet or to bridge between the stewardship of those finances and the needs in Kenya and Africa in general for the glory of God. So basically, that's why I travel to the United States. And in this trip, I am very, very optimistic that, being the year of open doors, that God is going to connect me with new opportunities, that God is going to open new doors, that God is to give me an opportunity to spend time deepening the relationship with our existing partners, that in this trip, God is going to open doors for me to be in new churches, new congregations, new individuals, new business people that I've never met before. I am excited, and I am looking forward to this, because it has been a very, very fruitful year. Last year, 2023, we traveled with my wife to the United States, and some of the people that we met, their generosity has enabled us to drill boreholes. We spent time with our partners of Child Hope International in Cincinnati, Ohio. We spent time with their friends from Roswell, Ebenezer, and these friends they gave us generous donations that have enabled us to drill borehole at Githurai. Githurai is in Nyandarua County in Kenya, and this is a place where people were getting the water from very dirty water in the open place, a lot of waterborne diseases. This is a place that was very hopeless. In fact, the church in the community, which had been planted near another old borehole that had just been sunk to very low levels by the Nyandarua County government, the church was closed also. So these people had double thirst for the gospel, church closed and abandoned, and thirst for the natural water. And praise the Lord that after the breakfast with men, we went to Githurai and dedicated a borehole in Jiwe Githurai farm, which was funded through our visit to the United States in last October with my wife. And we are very, very grateful to Child Hope International.
Ahora
gĩthima gĩkĩ thĩinĩ wa rĩĩtwa rĩa Ithe na rĩa Mũriũ na rĩa Roho Mũtheru.
Kwa majina naitwa Cynthia Wanjiru. Nimefurahia kwa sababu ya kutuletea maji. Sasa tunaoga vizuri, tunakunywa maji vizuri. My name is Amos Kamau Mwangi na nimefurahia juu nimetuletea maji safi.
Majina yangu naitwa Josephat Asharia. Nimeshukuru sana.
Kwa majina mimi naitwa Margaret Jerry kutoka Gethafai na nimefurahia sana juu tumepata maji na nimefurahia sana kwa sababu tumewekewa hii maji. My name is Joy Wambui. Asante kwa kutuletea maji.
Kwa majina naitwa Esther Joki. Mimi nakaa hapa Gethafai. Siku ya leo niko na furaha juu tumetembelewa na watu wa kanisa ya GOA. Wametuletea maji ambayo ndio uhai. Tena wametuletea neno la Mungu. Na kwa hii kijiji tulikuwa na hatuna makanisa yetu hapa imefungwa na vijana wetu hapa wana ladarada tu huku. Sasa tumefurahia juu watakuwa wanaenda kanisa hii ya GOA juu kutoka leo imefunguliwa.
In the same visit, we met friends from Loswell Ebenezer Church who again funded the borehole in Beat the Drum.
My name is David Samuel. Thank God has blessed us with water. Now we can have enough water for drinking. This water is very good for drinking, so that we cannot feel thirsty. God has blessed us with water. We cannot now buy, and even for using in agriculture. God bless you.
My name is Faith Amboy. I am in grade 8. I'm happy because God gave us a permanent source of water. In there before we didn't have enough water, but now we have enough water and we are enjoying, and thank you God for giving us enough water.
For a long time here at Beat the Drum, we have had problem with water. We have really suffered much buying water from the hard carts, water that we don't know the quality. We have been buying water with water boozers, and it has been very costly to us. But I want to thank God because recently God performed a miracle to us. We have a borehole, a permanent source of water, whereby now it has reduced the cost of buying the water. We have been able to use it in the garden. As you can see around here, we have a kitchen garden. We have planted some trees. This is an apple tree. We have planted some avocado, mangoes, and vegetables all around here. This one has also reduced the cost of buying vegetables, whereby we have been buying vegetables in the market, spending almost 1,000 shillings every month. So with this water, we are now more sustainable.
Initially, we drilled and we could not find the water, and we almost gave up. But the children and all of us together continued praying a prayer song that God may give us the water. And I'm telling you, I'm so thrilled and excited that God answered the prayer for the water. And after Gethafai, we went to Beat the Drum to also dedicate and bless the water and thank God for the provision of the water which God has given us. These are some of the celebrations that we have had this past weekend, resulting from the generosity of people in the trip that we made last year, October, with my wife Joyce. And therefore, with that kind of background, and with so many children who are sponsored in that trip, with different aspects of blessing, I am now coming this year, 2024, alone by myself. This time we are not able to travel together because we have a very, very tight and vibrant program for empowering the leaders here, and many opportunities that God has given us. We are not able to travel together. And in this trip, I am coming believing that God is going to enable us to connect with people who will provide sponsorship for 327 sponsorships that we need of $39 each. We need 327 sponsorships. And when the children come out of the children's home, they go to post-secondary. They go to another department in GOA, where we give them a monthly upkeep, and we also pay for their university and colleges. I am coming in this trip with 85 post-secondary needs of children who are looking forward to people who can enable them access the college and the university education. And in this trip, I am coming looking for those businessmen and women who would say, we want to teach you how to fish so that when you need fish, you can go fish. We want to give you the equipment for fishing in the name of seed or initial capital. And we coach you so that you do the real estate business and generate income and be able to train more leaders and care for more children. These are the kind of conversations that I'm looking forward to have with people. People who will say their passion is in training leaders, and they will empower us to train those leaders. People who want to help us do more peace campaigns. We are looking for people who will say, we know Kenyans are good athletes in learning marathon, but we also want to empower the Kenyans to play other newer games like floorball and rollball and soccer, so that they can use that for sports evangelism. We are looking for people who will want to partner with us in by saying, we will come ourselves and spend time with you and just love the people in the homes. We will come and preach. We will come and evangelize alongside you. We will come and do seminars to the pastors. We are looking for people who will be willing to just come and be with us also. So this is what I'm carrying in my heart as I come to the United States. People whom we can partner together with shared values and shared vision for the Great Commission. I am going to be in 3 states. So if you are somewhere, anywhere in the state of Georgia, please talk to me. Let me know how we can meet. I will be in Atlanta. Some other days I'm going to be in West Georgia. Some other days I'm going to be in Cambrad Community Church. I will be in Crane Eater Community Church. I will be in Kelton First, the United Methodist Church. I will be in Tampa, Florida. I will also be in Oregon. It will be my first time to be in Oregon, Portland, Oregon. So if you are in any of these places and you want us to have a meeting and discuss kingdom, you want us to meet and talk about how we can partner in changing lives, in obeying the Great Commission, in giving more praise to God by changing and transforming the lives of people, please talk to me, reach out to me. You can just text me through the messenger of Facebook if you are a Facebook person. You can just email me if you are an email person, bishoptagana@goaweb.org. You can just WhatsApp me. You just need to put a +254 710 415 407 +254 710 415 407. If you WhatsApp me or or any other way that you can reach me, and you can watch all this on my YouTube at Bishop David Munyeri Thagana YouTube channel. So there are all those avenues. Just reach out to me. Let me know how we can hook up together. Introduce a friend, introduce a family member to this great organization, and let us all come together and serve the Lord. Great things happen. Great things happen when we come together and do things together without caring who takes the credit. When we come with the right motivation, do things together Collaboration is the word. And that I'm looking for people who want to collaborate. When we come together and collaborate, and God takes the glory, then the kingdom advances. That is the nature of my trip. And you know what? Opportunities are still there for people who may want to send a donation towards the ticket from Nairobi to Atlanta, or even a ticket from Atlanta to Tampa, Florida, or even from Atlanta to Portland, Oregon, or even to travel around. Those opportunities are there. You just need to send your donation to GOA USA, and it will be well received. God bless you. Thank you. Asante sana. Asante sana. Thegio muno. Danke filmo.